Good morning, students. In the previous video, we have seen how to write the vector and Cartesian equation of the plane when normal is given. Okay. Today, we are going to see the vector and Cartesian equation of the plane and when passing points are given. Passing points and parallel vectors are given. How to write the parametric, non-parametric form of vector equation and Cartesian equation of the plane. See that equation of a plane passing through three given non-collinear points. So see, three non-collinear points are given. How to write the equation of the plane. So first we are going to discuss about parametric form of vector equation of the plane when three non-collinear points are given. See the theorem. If three non-collinear points with the position vectors a vector, b vector, c vector are given, then the vector equation of the plane passing through the given points in parametric form is r vector is equal to a vector plus s into b vector minus a vector plus t into c vector minus a vector. So here where b vector and c vector are non-zero vectors and s comma t belongs to r. You see the proof. So here I am going to take the coordinate axis x, y and z. I'll consider a plane. So the plane passes through 3 points. One is A, another one is B, another one is C. Okay. So see that whose position vectors are A vector, B vector and C vector. So in this position vectors, any two of them, at least two of them are non-zero vectors. So here we have taken B vector is not equal to 0 and C vector is not equal to 0. And PB, any arbitrary point whose position vector is R vector. Okay. So see now, here in this plane, we are going to take a point D on AB. Okay, in such a way that your AB vector and AD vector are parallel. And then your DP vector is parallel to AC vector. So you have to take a point P on AB such that AD vector is parallel to AB vector and DP vector is parallel to AC vector. Okay, see here which vectors are parallel? AD vector and AB vector. So any two vectors are parallel, we can write one vector is a scalar multiplication of other vector. So we can write AD vector is equal to S into AB vector. So this AB vector, how it will be written? Using position vectors, OB vector minus OA vector. What is OB vector? It is B vector minus A vector. So we have found your AD vector as S into B vector minus A vector. And go for DP vector. How it is in the diagram? Your DP vector is parallel to AC vector. So you can write DP vector is equal to T into AC vector, another scalar T. So AC vector can be written as OC vector minus OA vector. So it can be written as T into C vector minus A vector. So we have found DP vector. Now you consider a triangle ADP. Consider a triangle ADP using triangle of addition of vector. AP vector, how it will be written? AD vector plus DP vector. AP vector which is equal to AD vector plus DP vector. See now, AP vector is equal to AD vector plus DP vector. So AP vector, how you can write? It is OP vector minus OA vector. That is equal to, what is AD vector we have found? It is S into B vector minus A vector. Plus what is DP vector? It is T into C vector minus A vector. So OP vector, so whose position? The position vector of the point P is R vector. So OP vector is equal to R vector minus A vector is equal to S into B vector minus A vector plus T into C vector minus A vector. The minus A vector, when you bring it to the right side, it will become R vector is equal to A vector plus S into B vector minus A vector plus T into C vector minus A vector. Here S comma T belongs to R, okay, and B vector and C vector, they are non-zero vectors. So this is the parametric form of vector equation of the plane passing through three non-collinear points. Now we are moving to non-parametric form of vector equation of the plane when three non-collinear points are given. You see that the vectors, I am going to consider AP vector, AB vector, AC vector. All the three vectors lie on the same plane. So therefore they are coplanar. So if they are coplanar, their box product is equal to 0. So AP vector, AB vector, AC vector which is equal to 0. So AP vector, how will you write? OP vector minus OA vector. So that can be written as R vector minus A vector. AB vector, how will you write? OB vector minus OA vector. That is B vector minus A vector. AC vector, how will you write? OC vector minus OA vector. So here no parameter is used. So it's a box product of R vector minus A vector, B vector minus A vector, C vector minus A vector, which is equal to 0. This is the non-parametric vector equation of the plane passing through three non-collinear points. Okay, now I am moving to the Cartesian form of equation of the plane. So here I will consider the non-parametric equation. So I will call it as 1. Here your three passing points are given. So whose position vectors I have taken as A vector as x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap, B vector as x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap, C vector as x3 I cap plus y3 j cap plus z3 k cap, and R vector as usual always we will take as x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Okay, so here it's a box product. How to evaluate the box product? It is nothing but the determinant. Okay, in the first row you have to write the components of R vector minus A vector. Here you are having R vector, here you are having A vector. So what is the I component? X minus x1. So it is written here. Next one, y minus y1. Next, z minus z1. So the first row we have written the components of R vector minus A vector. What is the next vector? B vector minus A vector. So it will be x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Come to here the third vector components. The third vector is C vector minus A vector. So whose components are x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1, which is equal to 0. Okay, so in the same way, so I have tabulated the results. Equation of a plane. So when a plane passing through a given point and parallel to two given non-parallel vectors. Okay, here the plane passing through one point and parallel to two vectors. How the two vectors are? They are not parallel to themselves, but the plane is parallel to the vectors. So one passing point and two vectors which are parallel to the plane. Okay, if it's so, if it's given, the parametric form of vector equation of the plane is R vector is equal to A vector plus SB vector plus TC vector. This A vector is the position vector of the passing point and B vector, C vectors are parallel vectors to the plane. Okay, so it is R vector is equal to A vector plus SB vector plus TC vector, where S comma T belongs to R. Come to the non-parametric vector equation. So it can be written as R vector minus A vector dot B vector cross C vector is equal to 0. So it is a scalar triple product. So it can be written as it's a box product of R vector minus A vector, B vector, C vector is equal to 0. Just when you evaluate this, you will get the Cartesian form. So it is nothing but the x minus x1, the components of r vector minus a vector. A vector is the position vector of the passing point. So it can be denoted as the passing point is x1, y1, z1. So therefore x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. B vector and c vector are parallel vector. So whose components b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3, which is equal to 0. Here you see now one passing point and the plane parallel to two vectors are given. You have to use the formula. Coming to the next one, a plane passing through two distinct given points. So two passing points are given and a plane parallel to a vector. So two passing points and one parallel vector is given. The vector equation in parametric form is r vector is equal to a vector plus s into b vector minus a vector plus t into c vector. Here your a vector and b vector are the position vectors of the passing point of the plane, and c vector is a parallel vector to the plane. Okay, so in this form we can write this as, you take a vector as common. So here if you take a vector out, here you will have 1. In this term you will have minus sa vector. So when you take a vector out, here what is remaining? Minus s. So it will be 1 minus s into a vector plus sb vector plus tc vector. Either you can use any one of this. Okay, come to the non-parametric. Here r vector minus a vector dot b vector minus a vector cross c vector, which is equal to 0. So it is a scalar triple product. So you can write as box product of r vector minus a vector, b vector minus a vector, c vector is equal to 0. So in the Cartesian form, it's a determinant x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, c1, c2, c3, which is equal to 0. Two passing points means the Cartesian form is x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, c1, c2, c3 is equal to 0. So already we have seen the proof of the next one. A plane passing through three non-collinear points. So the parametric form of vector equation is r vector is equal to a vector plus s into b vector minus a vector plus t into c vector minus a vector. Or so you can group the a vector. So here you will have 1, here you will have minus s, here you will have minus t. So r vector is equal to 1 minus s minus t into a vector plus sb vector plus tc vector. Come to the non-parametric form, r vector minus a vector dot, here you will have dot b vector minus a vector cross c vector minus a vector is equal to 0. So scalar triple product can be written as, it's a box product of r vector minus a vector, b vector minus a vector, c vector minus a vector is equal to 0. So it is nothing but the Cartesian form, determinant x, all the three are passing points. So x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Next row, x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1 is equal to 0. So you have to learn this formula, then only you can do the exercise 6.7. Okay, see now in that exercise 6.7, find the non-parametric form of vector equation and Cartesian equation of the plane passing through the point 2, 3, 6 and parallel to the straight lines. Okay, so we have to find the non-parametric and Cartesian equation of the plane. So the plane passing through one point, that is 2, 3, 6. So one passing point is given and the plane parallel to two given lines. Okay, so the required plane passing through this point and your required plane is parallel to the parallel vectors of the straight lines. Okay, you see that the plane and the two given straight lines are parallel. So definite. So the required plane is parallel to the parallel vectors of the given straight line. So from this given straight line, you have to take the parallel vectors. So how to take the parallel vectors? So from the first line, so you have to see the denominator, that is the parallel vector of this straight line. Okay, so it can be denoted as B vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap. So from the second straight line, from the denominator, that is the parallel vector to the straight line, also to the plane. So that is C vector is equal to 2i cap minus 5j cap minus 3k cap. So now for the required plane, how it is? It is passing through one point and parallel to two vectors. So passing the required plane passing through one point and parallel to two vectors. So which formula we have to use? We have to choose the first one. So one passing point and parallel to two given vectors. So the parametric form is this and the non-parametric form is here. Okay, so what is asked for us? It is a non-parametric form. So what is the formula? R vector minus A vector dot B vector cross C vector is equal to 0. So first you have to write the formula. So R vector minus A vector dot B vector cross C vector is equal to 0. So in this formula, I am going to find out what is B vector cross C vector. So it is nothing but the determinant I vector, j vector, k vector, and see what is the components of B. It is 2, 3, 1. And next, what is the components of C vector? 2, minus 5, minus 3. So when you evaluate, you will get the answer as minus 4i cap plus 8j cap minus 16k cap. So substitute in this first equation. Here you are having what? R vector minus, which is your A vector. A vector is nothing but the position vector of the passing point. So this is the passing point. So whose position vector is what? 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap dot. Here which one has to be written? B vector cross C vector. So what is it? B vector cross C vector. This is. So here I have written which is equal to 0. Now I am going to distribute the dot product. Take this R vector dot this vector. Next, here you are having minus, so I have written the minus, and I am going to take the dot product between these two vectors. See, here I am going to distribute the vectors, dot product. You see now, R vector dot minus 4i cap plus 8j cap minus 16k cap. Here I have written. So here, this minus I have written in between. I am going to take the dot product between these two vectors. How to take the dot product? You have to multiply the same components. Take this, minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. 8 into 3 is 24. Minus 16 into 6 is minus 96 is equal to 0. So when you evaluate, minus 8 plus 24 is 16. 16 minus 96, that is minus 80. Okay, so already here in the front you are having minus. So minus into minus plus. Otherwise, when you take this minus 80 to the next side, you will have minus 80. So minus of minus 80. So here plus 80. When you take to the next side, it is minus 80. So this is the non-parametric vector equation of the plane. Now what is also asked? Cartesian equation. So to find the Cartesian equation, you have to substitute R vector as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So when you substitute in this equation, so here R vector can be written as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap dot this vector is equal to minus 80. Okay, so how to take the dot product between these two vectors? So minus 4 into x minus 4x, 8 into y plus 8y, and z into minus 16 z is equal to minus 80. Okay, next one, divided by minus. So it will be 4x minus 8y plus 16z is equal to 80. Okay, when you bring it to here, it is minus 80. So divided by 4, you will get x minus 2y plus 4z minus 20 is equal to 0. We'll come to the next problem. Find the parametric form of vector equation and Cartesian equations of the plane passing through the points 2, 2, 1 and 9, 3, 6 and perpendicular to the plane 2x plus 6y plus 6z is equal to 9. Okay, you see that parametric and Cartesian equation of the plane we have to find. The plane passing through how many points? 2 passing points are given and we need one parallel vector. Okay, so but here what is given? Perpendicular to the plane. So your record plane, how it is perpendicular to another plane. You see now. So this is the plane and I'll take the perpendicular plane like this. Okay, perpendicular plane like this. So any vector, this is the normal vector to this plane, isn't it? So it is a normal vector to this plane. So it is perpendicular to this plane. How it is to the next plane? It is parallel. So if the two planes are perpendicular, the normal to one plane is parallel to the another plane. So here you see the given plane is, what is it? 2x plus 6y plus 6z is equal to 9. So from the given plane, what is the normal? Normal is 2i cap plus 6j cap plus 6k cap. This normal vector, how it is to the record plane? So the record plane is parallel to this normal vector. So 2 passing point for the record plane and the record plane is parallel to the normal of this plane. So first you have to take the position vector of the first passing point, that is taken as a vector. So a vector is equal to 2i cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. And from the second point, you have to take the position vector, that is b vector. So b vector is equal to 9i cap plus 3j cap plus 6k cap. These two are nothing but position vector of the passing points. Okay, and from the given plane, so you have to take the normal. That normal is parallel to the record plane, or record plane is parallel to the normal. So how to write the normal? 2i cap plus 6j cap plus 6k cap. Okay, so that has to be taken as c vector. So here 2 passing point and the record plane is parallel to this vector. So if it's so, what is asked? The parametric form of vector equation of the plane. So the parametric form, 2 passing points and 1 parallel vector is given. So the parametric form of vector equation is r vector is equal to a vector plus s into b vector minus a vector plus t into c vector, or either any one of the form you can use. Here I have used both. You see now, r vector is equal to a vector plus s into b vector minus a vector plus tc vector. Okay, so what is your a vector? This is your a vector, I have substituted, plus s into b vector minus a vector. So from this you have to subtract. So 9 minus 2, what is it? 7. So it is 7i cap. Next one, 3j cap minus 2j cap, that is j cap, plus 6k cap minus k cap is 5k cap. Okay, plus t into, this is the C vector, parallel vector. What is the parallel vector to the required plane? This is. So 2i cap plus 6j cap plus 6k cap. So if you use this formula, you have to find b vector minus a vector. If you use the next one, so that is r vector is equal to 1 minus s into a vector plus sb vector plus tc vector. So you have to just substitute the a vector, b vector and c vector. You need not do the calculation here. So it is 1 minus s. What is your a vector? This is your a vector. We have substituted plus s into here you will have b vector plus t into c vector. Okay. So next one is asked what? Cartesian equation. So two passing points and one parallel vector is given. The Cartesian equation is x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, c1, c2, c3 which is equal to 0. So here we have written. Okay. See here which is x1. What is x1? So x1, y1, z1. That is the first passing point we have to take. Okay. And from x2, y2, z2 is nothing but the second passing point, and c1, c2, c3 is the what is that? It is the components of the parallel vector c vector. So here when you substitute x minus, what is x1? 2, and y minus y1 is 2, z minus 1. Okay, next x2 minus x1, here we have to find. So 9 minus 2, and next y2 minus y1, 3 minus 2, and z2 minus z1, 6 minus 1, and c1, c2, c3 is 2, 6, 6 which is equal to 0. So you have to evaluate. So it is x minus 2, y minus 2, z minus 1, 9 minus 2 is 7, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 6 minus 1 is 5. So you have to expand by r1. So x minus 2 into, delete the first row and the first column. So 6 minus 30. When you go to the next element, you have to change the sign. The minus has to be given to both the terms. So you have to put it in the bracket. So usually we handle, here you will have only one term, but here you are having two terms. So the minus has to be applied to both the terms. So minus of y minus 2 into, delete the first row and the second column, 42 minus 10, plus z minus 1 into, delete the first row and the third column, 42 minus 2, that is equal to 0. So see now, x minus 2 into 6 minus 30 is minus 24. So what I did here, I apply the minus to both the terms. So minus y and minus into minus plus 2. Here in this step I didn't use the bracket because I apply the minus to both the terms. Into 42 minus 10 is 32, plus z minus 1 into 42 minus 2 is 40 which is equal to 0. Take this number minus 24, when you multiply with the x it is minus 24x. Minus 24 into minus 2 is plus 48. Take this number 32 into minus y, minus 32y, plus 32 into 2, 64, plus 40 into z, 40z, minus 40 which is equal to 0. When you simplify, minus 24x minus 32y plus 40z, plus 48 minus 40 is 8. 8 plus 64 is 72 which is equal to 0. Divided by minus 8, you will get this answer. Thank you, students.